Oh shit. Alright, you lot can hear me now, yeah? Alright, cool. Hold up. Okay, so this display thing. Alright, that's the way to fix it. Alright, can you not hear this now?
In your countries, welcome them because they've got money. Oh yes, China man, so good. And then look what they're doing to your babies, bro. You know what I mean? Like, don't like they're worse, bro. Look at them, and they find this funny. Like they're abusing black babies. They're going to places like Congo, all these places, getting all the money, leaving the locals there, like treating the girls like crap. This is what they do there, bro. You know what I mean? They send criminals from China to Congo. They send criminals in China, the lowest of the low in Chinese society, and they let them go to Congo. And in Congo, you treat them like, come on, bro. Vet these people better, bro. Who does that to a baby? Am I saying all Chinese? No, but who does that to a baby? He's laughing, giggling. Oh. Look at this. And then you know what the argument will be? Oh, but, you know, this is giving my kid a better life when he's just abusing your kid. These people are devils, bro. A stylish fool. A wild park life. What have we done to these people? What have black people actually done to these people? Like the more this goes on, the more these people hate on us. I sit down and I think because of how history is always rewritten, bro. Black people must have been running shit like 500 years ago. So I don't even know. There must be a period in history where we was just running everything, treating people terribly, and they've not let that narrative go because it doesn't even make sense. Imagine wishing this on a babe. Like it's like racism is a sign of low IQ, but at the same time, it's if you lack empathy to this level, you're more than low IQ. Good fool. You're letting these people in your countries thinking that they're going to be better than the West. Oh yeah, have fun letting the Chinese in. You'll see.
I was very shocked and flabbergasted when I saw this. I didn't understand it. I just didn't understand like it was just too mad for my brain. Like it was proper confusing. And I'm like, you know what? Now we gotta talk about this stuff because you know what it is. Like I was saying earlier on, we spend so much time gossiping, talking about stuff that doesn't even really like affect our people like that, and this does. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the only difference between me and the kids that you're seeing on this thing right now is the fact that my grandparents and parents patterned enough that it was impossible for me to be exposed to this. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I see this, it actually fucks with my brain because I'm not sitting here thinking in a parallel world. This couldn't be man. Like, if you're a BOK person, in some way or another, some sort of tide could have shifted and this could have been you, bro. Like, it's mad.
我啥也不是，我就是大笨蛋。
Your mother's a retard. Fucking K-pop looking dickhead. I shouldn't have said. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm only saying that because he looks like fucking my man. What's his name? He looks like Kung Loon or something. Some K-pop star in it. But that's sharp, bro.
我是大笨蛋。
Yeah, I know my camera ain't on, man. The camera died, man. I was recording for very long and it's died, so fuck it. It is what it is, man. Live is not eligible for recommendation, restricted to 10 minutes. This is what I'm saying. They try to silence man now.
Hey,
Yo,
are we still reacting to Congo?
yeah, but I just got one restriction, yeah. And yeah, I don't know. They say they restricted the live, but I don't know what it.
Right, I think we're done. I think, do you know what? Them reactions there, because of the severity of it and the convos that's being had, especially because of what Tanks is saying. Like I said, I don't believe that it should be done on TikTok, but it's up to you because you might get your account whooshed.
I'll be real. Yeah, I'm gonna take that under advisement and just relax in it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I should just do it on YouTube one time because yeah, it could go left still. It could go left. Bloody hell, man! Just try to do it just a normal reaction, and you know how much bullshit I've gone through just trying to do it. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I hear it. Everybody's saying I can't do it here. So, I just done this, yeah, but I think we can just about do this here. So let's try and switch it up and do this then, innit? Since we can't do that.
Oh, sorry, I don't think you lot heard me. I was saying that maybe Pinky, you should talk about it, but
Mm.
maybe not use Tanks's one. Maybe just talk about it using your own words so that you don't get whooshed. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. So basically, you've seen some of it as well, innit? So basically,
Yeah.
the Oriental people, yeah, are going to like poor African countries, mainly my one as well, and they're finding parents that haven't got much means, and they basically, I don't know if they're paying them, I don't know if they're twanging them into doing this, I don't know how they're doing it, yeah, but they're basically abusing their kids. So they got one thing that they do where they chase them around and they scare them, and the kids are all scared and that, and they're running around and they're tripping. And what's messed up is in the comments is what the comments are saying. I don't know if you lot saw some of the comments earlier on, but they're just saying madnesses. Bury them, don't bring them here, throw them in the blender. And it's like, bro, these are like kids under 5. Like, what the fuck have they done to you, act? Like, it's just mental to me. And I see this yesterday and I thought, nah, man, like, man, I have to say something. This is crazy. But yeah, what do you think, Annie?
Yeah, man. Do you know what? It's mental. But what I will say is the comment section, most of them are people from down their side. Do you
Mm,
get what I'm saying? It's a topic that applies to them, and you're going to have a lot of their people. Do you know how I always say to you, there's different algorithms for different things?
mm.
And I feel like over there, like it's going to be heavily dominated by racist people who are going to approve and support that kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? And like it's just deep. But I do think that charity begins at home. We need to get out of the habit of like across all African countries, you know, they think that people from abroad are superior to them,
I hear it.
and they just kind of allow anything. They kind of allow anything as long as it's there's money involved or there's people from abroad involved. And I don't know, there needs to be some education going on for people back home. And yeah.
I just think it's sad. Do you know that things like this highlight how important money is? Because I don't think none of these people would have let anybody come in and handle their kids any type of way if they had the means to feed their kids themselves or survive themselves. Or do you get what I'm saying? Like there's loads of households in Africa where they pick and one day the parents eat and another day the kids eat, and that level of poverty. Do you know what I mean? So when you're faced with that, it's hard to make sound decisions. Like, what do you do if somebody's gonna mock one of your kids quickly, but it's gonna end up feeding the rest of your kids, and you got 5 of them? I don't know. I ain't got kids. I don't know, but I just know that you could get put in compromising situations. You know what I mean? What was you gonna say?
Yeah, not even kids. I feel like, you know, in Africa, there's poverty as a whole. And I feel like they're willing to do anything for money. They're willing to do anything for money. Imagine being starving. Remember here, like, you know, in this country, I don't believe in England that we see poverty or poverty really exists like that in the UK. Don't get it twisted. There's some households that they don't have in it, but they always kind of have in England. Remember, in countries like Africa, Congo, wherever, there's not really benefit systems set up. You can only go to school if you have money and your parents pay for schooling. You can only get seen by a doctor if you have money and you know you're paying your hospital bills. You can only get medication if you've got money and you're paying for that. All these things. Like, so imagine you've been going days and days without feeding your family. You don't know how your children are going to eat next. You don't know how you're going to eat next. And someone comes along and offers you, like, I don't know, say a bag for flicking your kids' ears or something, more than likely they're just gonna take it. Do you know what I mean? More than likely they're just gonna take it, and that's how a lot of people are able to go abroad and to those countries and do certain things. You know, like you get a lot of people and they're over in Thailand. I don't even want to say it. They're doing weird stuff. They're over in like Congo or Ghana or Nigeria or Kenya or where, and they're doing madnesses. Is because they can, in it. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
of poverty, they're allowed to do anything for a bit of change. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, no, it's dark, man. It's actually dark. Like I'm not gonna lie. When I watched it, the whole thing kind of got me angry. Like I just like my blood was boiling watching it. I was thinking like, And big up Tanks for even highlighting it and bringing it up. Do you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's weird, man. Like, and it's kids, like baby, like little kids. Like they're putting pillows over them. Like, and you know what? Do you know what fucks me up? My brain is too like my brain just goes into mad places. So I just start thinking, you see when the kids are running and they're scaring them, yeah? I'm thinking, what are they doing behind the camera? Are they chasing them with Rambos? Or they like what are they doing that's scaring the kids that they're running like that? Because when you're looking at the kids are genuinely looking scared. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you lot are actually finding it fucking fun. Like it's weird, man.
Yeah, it's madness. It's madness, and you know it's next level abuse. And do you know what I want to know? So you see, you said they're from Korea and they're going over to do that, right?
No,
Are
no,
they
no,
from
no.
Korea?
They're from the other Oriental place that we can't say.
Okay, so they're from there. Do they do that to their kids in that country? That's what I want to know.
No, but you know what though? They're cold motherfuckers. Because I remember I saw something, yeah. So over there, they don't really like having daughters and they like having sons, yeah. And some of them, and they're only allowed to have a certain amount of youths in it, yeah,
Two, yeah,
yeah.
two.
So obviously they found a lot of kids like that get flushed down the toilet and stuff. You're muted.
Did you say flush down the toilet?
Yeah, they found a youth. They found a youth like in the tube. You know the toilet tube. Yeah, they
Dead,
found
right?
youths in there.
Dead.
I think they found one that they recovered once, but it was all in the newspapers. I remember I was
Wow.
yeah, I remember I was in a cannon. I saw it come up in some newspaper like the Sun or something like that. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I'm
But
aware that that's crazy. Because I'm aware that they actually drown the kids. If they don't want the third child, they kind of drown the child, which I found crazy. You've got an alive child and you're going to the river to drown the child because of this two rule, this two rule bullshit. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, no, I hear it. But I don't know. I think they got to pay some heavy fine or something. Fine, sorry, if they don't do it. And some people just don't have the money, man.
They're going mad. They're going mad. They're going mad. They're
Crazy.
going too mad. Yeah, they're going too mad. And I don't know how you can get a fine per child. Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
I
do you
don't
know
know
what?
how you can.
They're different people, man. They're just on a different type of timing. Like we just can't understand it. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, they're going too mad.
But I told you
Do you
that
think?
gone.
I was gonna say, do you think the Congolese government would do anything about it or no?
Hell no. Hell no. Do you know how many millions and billions they're getting off of them? They don't care. Even
Everything's a money scheme in Africa.
yeah, they don't.
Everything is a fucking money scheme in Africa. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything is a money scheme. Everything is money. As long as you've got money to dish out to them, that's it. You can do whatever you want. And it's a shame, man. It's actually a shame. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a fucking shame.
Do you know what? Yeah, the way they actually look at it, they probably start making up excuses like, well, like a lot of kids get abused here anyway, and they get nothing for it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
like
why not just allow them stark, man? It's dark. And then ones there that are going over to do that is wickedness. It's absolute wickedness, I can't lie.
yeah, no, it confuses me still. I just don't get it. And it's like it's little youths as well. It's like what? And you know what? Did you see the one? Yeah, there's another one where there's some young girls, yeah, and there's some um so they like birthday cards over there in it, yeah. So what they do, they get young girls from Africa like dressed in like bras and that, and then they'll have a picture of like some guy, some Oriental guy, and they'll line up in a queue and they'll all kiss the picture and say happy birthday to the guy, and then they'll send it to them, and people pay for this.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
and there's another one where they make them say things that's derogatory about themselves, like, oh yeah, I'm a BLK monkey, boom, 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 and they pay for this.
Yeah, they're going mad. That's a fetish. At this point, yeah, it's crossed the it's now a fetish. Why would you want a bunch of BLK women to line up, say I'm a monkey and do all that? Like it's a fetish. At this point, it's a fucking fetish.
It's actually crazy works. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a fetish, babe. There's no explanation as to why you would want to do that other than it being a fetish, and you can because, yeah, you can because They want money in it.
Yeah, man.
When you went Congo, did you see anything like this?
Nah, hell no, because you know what it is. That wouldn't be happening in the capital, in the open, innit? And obviously,
Right.
a lot of them are situated like so. They're there digging up cobalt, coltan, diamonds, all of the gold and all this stuff. So none of that is in the capital. So in these little villages, that's where a lot of these things are happening. I'm not hitting the villages when I'm there.
Right. This is crazy. This
But
is
to be
crazy. So you've never seen anything firsthand yourself. Like you've never
no,
seen
because
anything firsthand yourself. If you did, would you think you'd stop it?
if I did, it depends on what situation I was in. So
Yeah.
say for example, yeah, if man are in a bar, yeah, and I'm seeing one of them man, and he's just handling some mad way, like man's not having that. Like, well, you crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? But let's just say you're gone over to like a business meeting, and you're in this business meeting, and my man's got bare soldiers protecting him, and he's doing some weird shit. You can say, "Yo, I don't really agree with that." Like, so can you stop doing that in front of me? But what are you gonna do? You're gonna try and whack him up when all the soldiers are there, or you're gonna try and turn up when all the soldiers are there because it could go left for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
the
no, of
reality of
course.
it.
Of course, of course, of course. So, no, I was going to say that. So, you see, you being British, yeah,
Mm,
like having the English accent and being British and stuff like that. Do
mm.
you think that the soldiers give